Hello and welcome back to the Runaway American European edition. Today we are checking out, guys, or we're talking about the results from 2017. I'm going to react to all of the top 42, obviously. I picked the shorter video because a lot of times, like with copyright, it makes it like where I have to erase. If I have too much of a song, I have to erase every song basically. So sorry about that. But this is Eurovision 2017, which I just reacted to on my Patreon. If you're not a part of my Patreon, go check it out if you want to see me react to full Eurovision shows, or if you want to see me react to the music without any of the copyright taken out of it, obviously. Okay, guys. So to start off, 2017. I thought that the hosts were definitely not as good as 2016. It's very hard because 2016 was such a great year. Especially, I feel like anytime that Petra hosts, it's going to be an awesome, awesome show. I am disappointed to learn that she has said that she probably won't host again, or that she's going to not host again. It makes me really sad because I do think she's one of the best in the universe. She's amazing, and I just think she should always host. Whenever it goes to Sweden, she should host. She's fantastic, and she really makes me laugh. However, this year in the Ukraine, we had 3 very handsome men. All 3 had sort of kind of a little bit boring. They were just a little bit boring. They weren't extremely gregarious. They didn't have bits that were very funny. Mons came in for like a bit that was sort of funny. I liked it a little bit. Like, it was cute. I also was not a massive fan of the interval acts this time. I loved what Jamala sang. I thought that was really beautiful, but it was ruined by the guy who came and flashed his butt on the show. Like, absolutely deplorable, and just, I think, horrible to do to someone while they're performing. Like, be respectful. But let's get into the top 42. I'll tell you my thoughts on the songs that I did hear and the ones that I didn't. I'll react to right now, tell you what my thoughts are, and then I'll give you my top 10 and my bottom at the end. Sorry, guys. It's going to reload real quick. But here we go. Okay, obviously was not in it. Yeah, I wouldn't say... She sounds very off-key. It sounds like it probably would have been a little bit boring. Okay, it sounds like a really interesting song. Ooh. She had a great voice. Give me your body, let's write a story, our body language. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Not that loud. So far, none of these would I put above the one that got in. The ones that got in. Every time I close my eyes, it's always been you. And heaven knows that I'll be waiting always by your side. Okay. Oh, I reacted to Verona. I still wouldn't have put Verona in above the other songs. Oh, his name's really close to my son's name. That's Brendan. My kid is Brendan. He has a really high voice. Ooh. Oh, gorgeous. Beautiful song. Sounds pretty good too. Yeah. Okay, guys, this was like, honestly, to begin with, I liked it when it was in Spanish. When they started singing in English, it was not as good. And the note, it is infamous. I've seen it in other compilations. It is bad. It was a bad note. So I wasn't surprised when it did. But I think if it had been all Spanish and he hadn't had this note, I would have put it higher. I didn't like the song. It just wasn't very good personally. From my personal opinion. I think this could have been higher, but I said when I was watching it, I do think that they needed like more of a rock vibe. Like it was almost too tame. Bad vocal. I loved this. I thought she was phenomenal. She had a great voice. Like, come on. Love this one. So disappointed it's this low. It was such a good song. I thought that he was like, between this and Sweden, which were both like pop songs, I thought this was so much better. So I let you be the one who can lean on me. I get you when you fall, when you're falling free. Let you be your gravity. She had a killer vocal. I thought the song was a little bit boring, but she had a killer vocal. This should have been lower in my opinion. This was good. But it was like, it was very mid to me. Again, interesting. Not bad, but not great in my opinion. I really liked this, and again, I know it's like just like a catchy pop tune, but I really enjoyed this, so I would pick this higher personally. Down, I'll get up again. Hey, now, if you let me drown, I'll swim like a champion. Did really good in the juries, did not do well with audiences, which was not surprising to me. But I liked it. Thought she was really good. Very impressive. Like, I liked it. It was very artistic, like extremely artistic and unique. I would have put this lower because my issue with this was that like the two voices, it was very odd to me. It was like, stick with one, genuinely. It was either like, you need to either do the operatic side or need to stick with the pop, because the changing back and forth, like, unless you're that guy who can do it with, Pray You Be Alright, you know, the one who does, like, if you've never seen it, go look it up. But he sings like Andrea Bocelli and Celine Dion's part. He's phenomenal though, and he switches between it so easily. This was not that. He did not do it like well, in my opinion, and it was just too jarring. I liked the song though, but it just no. This I also would put lower. I don't understand how this is not in the They were great. They had beautiful harmonies, gorgeous harmonies. I like this. I like this.
I'm going to grab the moment. I'm gonna kill that fool. But it does come easy.
I thought he was phenomenal. Like, really, really good. I loved the song, too. A lot of people said I needed to listen to the studio version of this because I did not love it live. So they were like, okay, like a lot of people fell in love with it with the studio version. I need to listen to it. This, I died. It was fun though. Yodele, yodele, yo. Love it. Much lower. I just think that the song was just very cringe for me, and like it was very like, we know Sweden manufactures great pop songs, and I do genuinely, normally, you guys know on this channel, I love them. This was probably one of my least favorite that they've sent. Loved it, and was so happy it got as high as it did. I thought it would be much lower. Loved it. Anytime, if they put Sax Guy in any song, I would be here for any of them, and I would be excited to watch all of them. Here we go. Don't cut it. So good. Phenomenal. Such a good singer. Beautiful song. Amazing. I cried when I watched him re-perform it with his sister, who I did not know at the time was his sister. I didn't realize that, but he brought, like, when he brought her up, I just thought he was the composer, and she sang beautifully. I did actually prefer her voice to his, but I liked both their voices so much. I think he was a perfect winner. I loved his speech on fast food music, basically, like where we consume way too much music that's not necessarily good music. And we put out way too much stuff. I feel like, to me, like when I look back at, that's why I like to look back at music from like the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. Like, I do think we took a lot more time in crafting music. It took longer for people to put albums out. They put more time between them. A lot of people only put one album out because they felt like they had put everything they could into that. That was like their life's work, and they were never going to do better. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I personally, I do agree with him a lot. Like, I do absolutely agree with what they were saying, like with what he was saying in that. And I would like for us to go, like, to still have that fun, awesome, cool music, but also to go back to songs like he was singing, which are these just gorgeous, stunning, beautifully written, beautifully sang melodies. And I'm not sure what the words are, but it's gorgeous. It's stunning. I loved it so much. Okay. So for my bottoms, my only bottoms were Israel and Spain, and it was both because of bad vocals. That was the only reason, genuinely. I also didn't love Germany's song, but it's not a bottom because I do think her voice wasn't that bad. Starting with my top 10, I would put the Netherlands in 10th. I loved their harmonies. I really enjoyed the song quite a lot as well. 9, probably a bit controversial. I put Austria because I really liked Austria's sound. I liked his vibes. I thought that it was a good pop song. It was memorable to me. Whether it's memorable for others, probably not. I would put then 8 for me is Moldova. Freaking love that song. I love Saxman. I wouldn't have ranked it as high as they did, but I still like it a lot. 7 to me is the UK. I love a good Broadway voice, and she had a great Broadway voice. Like, her voice was perfect for the West End for Broadway. One of you guys let me know, actually, that she has been on the West End. Makes perfect sense because her voice fits it. Next for me is Australia. I think Australia had a killer voice. He was really great, and I loved the song. The song I thought was a really, really wonderful song, and like he looked so young, but he sang it so well. 5 is Italy. I love Italy. I love it. Anytime that song comes on, I'm like, da, 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 da. It's just so much fun. Number 4 for me, again, probably a bit controversial, but Cyprus. I know it ranked so low, but for me, it was a really great performance, and I loved it the first time I watched it. I was shocked it got as low as it did. Genuinely, just shocked. But to each their own, you know. They let other people like Sweden's pop song more. I liked Australia's and Cyprus a lot better. Number 3 is Belgium. It's like, I think Belgium was phenomenal, wonderful, perfect. She had a beautiful voice, and I really enjoyed her singing and that song. Number 2, Bulgaria. He killed it. He killed it. That was beautiful. If it had been any other year, he would have won. And then Portugal, number 1. It's not a surprise. I agree with the rest of you guys, like, that voted for him. He was phenomenal. He was beautiful. He had gorgeous singing voice. And he just seemed like a really kind guy. Like, to bring his sister up, that just made the moment so sweet. And I loved his speech, because I do think emotion, like, music is supposed to be emotional. It's supposed to touch you in some way. And I do think that we've kind of like gone away from that in a lot of ways. We want something fun and something entertaining. And there's nothing wrong with fun and entertaining, but I do think that we also need to get back to having music that makes us feel, whether it's like making us feel sad or happy or joyful or excited or contemplative, or like we used to have these songs, I feel like, that made us think and made us be like, you know, like They Don't Really Care About Us by Michael Jackson. Like, we used to have like protest songs, like Redemption Song by Bob Marley. Like, we had songs that spoke to people and like got them like to wake up. Imagine by John Lennon. Like, these are songs that will always be amazing. Or Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell. One of the most gorgeous songs I've ever heard in my life. And like, when she sang it as a young person and then now as an adult, it has such different meanings, and it was always beautiful, but it is such a good song. And I just feel like we don't write songs like that anymore. Like, we need to get back to that. So I agree with him, and I loved his take on that. Anyways, I really enjoyed 2017. I think a lot of people thought it was not a good year. I loved it. I thought it was a great year. Did I think that the show itself was as fun as 2016? No, definitely not. I didn't love the intervals. I didn't love the host that much. They weren't the worst, but they weren't the best. But I thought the songs were really good, honestly. Really great songs. And the only issues were, like, with Israel and Spain's were the vocals. Genuinely. I don't think their songs were even that bad. It was just vocals that messed them up. So, genuinely great, great, great year. And I loved it. And I can't wait to watch 2018. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.